Alrighty, the people have spoken. We got a great response to my Winston battles against Mac, and so I'm going to start doing Winston Wednesdays. The 1v1 format is just so fun, and I want to talk a little bit more about strategy as we go through this one. I'm battling against Janara19. He's a good dude from the Cube Draft server. He actually has his own YouTube channel, so check him out. Janara19 is his name on YouTube as well. And here, we've got a pick one, pack one, Eureka. And so the way this works is if I skip on this pile, which I'm going to, I look at the next card, and a card gets added to this pile. So the piles get better and better until someone takes them. I will skip Eureka. I actually really like Eureka, but I don't think it's a good pick one, pack one. Same with Breach. Breach is interesting. It doesn't just need Brain Freeze. I actually think I'm going to take Breach here because in a grindy long game, you just cast this as like a 2-mana Yogwell, where you get to play a couple cards out of your graveyard. So now we know that Janara is looking at Eureka plus unknown card. And if you skip all 3 piles, you get a random card. So it's basically like taking the next pile of 1. Ooh, we might get Eureka back with some goodies. Let's take a look at what happens there. And you can kind of get a sense in Winston of what your opponent's drafting, knowing what they've passed up on. You don't have a ton of information, but you have some. Oh, I'm definitely going to take this pile. I think Eureka plus red-black Surveil land, not quite there, but 2 Surveil lands is pretty good. And they're both red. I definitely have the start to a combo deck. You know, you can draft combo style decks in Winston. It's just a little tougher and you have to be ready to jump ship if you need to. But I like keeping an eye out for good stuff here. And so my priority order when it comes to Winston drafts is as such. First of all, there's the cards you just can't pass. Cards like Power, Bowmasters. It doesn't matter what you're doing, Caracas. You just have to take them whenever you see them. This pile I am going to take, by the way. I think Noise Marine is a good card. Then there's lands, which are very important. Seachrome Coast doesn't look like it's going to be that big of a fit, but you often are just like 3 to 5 color soup. That's one of the things you can end up. Here, there's Tribal Flames and Relic. I'm going to take this pile partially because Relic screws up my Underworld Breach, and because Tribal Flames is actually a pretty good card if you can get a 4 or 5 land types out there. Then there's cards like Noise Marine, which are just solid value cards. They end up being pretty good. Noise Marine, Recurring Nightmare. You know, you don't need a whole lot of help to make those cards good. So this pack's close because I think Malevolent Hermit's a pretty good card, but I'm going to skip this. Miscalc and Witness. This I will take. I like both of these cards. Witness is a good value card. Miscalc's great because it having cycling means you can play it in a deck with not a ton of blue sources and still not have it be a dead draw. Right now, I'm kind of Jund-ish, but we'll see what we see. Oh, man. So here, look. Janara passed on Flicker Wisp and Hermit, so he's probably not base blue or white, at least not right now. That can obviously change. Here, I actually don't think I want this pile still anyway. Oh, I'm almost never passing Triomes, so I'm going to take Ketria Triumph, and didn't want the Triumph either. Interesting. So I think Janara might be playing black. That seems fairly likely. Haven't seen any piles with black cards, and he's passed up on piles with a good blue card, a good white card, and a good Triumph, which is the Teamer one. One thing to note is, Subtlety is just a great card. Yeah, I'm fine just taking the Subtlety. Now that I have Ketria Triumph, I'm a little bit more inclined to want to play blue as well. Subtlety and Miscalc are both pretty good. So one thing to note in Winston in general is that the lands do to dictate what you can play to some degree, but also you just kind of end up with having bad mana. Oh, how good is this with Underworld Breach? So with 8 mana, you can play this for 3 mana and mill them for 9. You can mill them for 18. Or for like 9 mana, you play Breach, Jace them. I kind of think this could work because look at it this way. I go Jace, mill you for 15, and then next turn Breach, Jace, mill you for 15. That seems pretty good. Haywire Might's not a bad card. Also stops my Underworld Breach. So this Eureka I'm going to put in the Shadow Realm down here. But I think I've got a decent start to some kind of like Breach-ish combo deck. Maybe like Teamer. Maybe splashing this Tribal Flames off Raucous Theater. So, Lilia plus Animate Dead. I can't really pass an Animate Dead. So that's one of those cards which I just basically wouldn't pass. I don't think I'm that likely to play Lily and Animate Dead, but you know, it's not 0. I'll have them over here. Now there's Omnath, which I do like, and Ashen Rider, but I'm going to skip this pile. Skip Aegis. Oh, Coveted Jewel plus Workshop, and there's Toxic Deluge. Yeah, I'm kind of into that. I think that the Jewel Workshop combo is pretty good. I've got a couple different things going. We're about halfway through almost exactly of the draft. So there's 47 cards left. We started with 90. So now that I picked, see, look, this is how quick things can shift. Now that I picked up Liliana Deluge Animate Dead, black looks interesting. I'm going to take this Teferi because I think Teferi is just kind of a busted card. Channel. Oh, Channel Coveted Jewel is not bad. Okay, let's take that and let's see where this goes. Seasoned Pyro. I do like Seasoned Pyro in general, but now that I've taken Channel and all these black cards, I think I'm skipping Pyro. I think Cryptic Code is too good to pass up. And Assimilation Aegis is fine. If I get a Stoneforge, I'd be interested. Oh, Reprieve. Yeah, I'll take Reprieve. Reprieve is one of those cards I don't really like passing very much. Now I can cut the Tribal Flames, maybe splash Disc Breach and Noise Marine. Though Tribal Flames is also good with Underworld Breach. This is why I take lands so heavily. Oh, Fire Covenant is a really good card. Standstill is kind of interesting too. I could see Standstill being good in like a Jace style deck. Okay, Seachrome Coast is back in play here for sure. And we're scattered here. We're going to have to start honing in on what we're going. I've had cleaner Winston drafts before. I guess, oh yeah, I just have to take Chromatic Star is a busted card for me. Well, busted, maybe not, necessary. And City of Traders also works nicely with the Jewel and the Workshop. Okay. And I do like these cards, but I'm going to have to look for some lands. Oh, Portal for Channel and Jace. Okay. Now this Channel is actually very good. So, and then the Jace will help smooth things out. So I think I might, no, I guess I probably will play Witness because of, if I'm playing Channel in my deck, I can support Witness. And Eureka might be making it back in too. I probably won't be playing Liliana, and it maybe not Animate Dead, depending on my fixing. Maybe just Deluge, we'll see. We've got these two here. I guess I have Fire Covenant, Animate Dead. See, Jite is a card I would normally take, but it's not very good for me. And I think I've actually got enough sweepers and removal that I can maybe beat it. All right, I want to see this pile of 3. Oh, Currency Converter. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Currency Converter looks really good in this deck. Direfleet Daredevil is also a pretty good card, good sideboard card. Porcelain Legionnaire is also something I guess I could workshop out, but I'm not that interested in Porcelain Legionnaire. There's 18 cards left. If I got some big creatures for Eureka, that'd be nice. Celestial Colonnade, GTA. Yeah, at this point, I think a blue-white land is good, and this does deny Janara a GTA. Oh, also, this is a creature land to go with Standstill. Oh, Mox Diamond's one of those unpassable cards. So, slamming Mox Diamond, and the mana's starting to come together. I do like a Lurrus. This is not a Lurrus deck, though. Lurrus Breach and Lurrus Standstill is pretty good. Here we've got Memory Jar and Staff of the Storyteller and Loran. Memory Jar, oh, with Jace? Okay. So, Memory Jar is also good with Channel and Workshop. So now I'm looking like I'm actually white-blue, maybe white-blue-green base, something like that. Maybe play a couple red cards, I don't know. Any pack with lands at this point is looking like a must-take, but I've got a bunch of 5-color fixing. Chromatic Star, oh, Retrofitter and Vamp, and there's that Lurrus. All right, I'll take this. And Vamp is interesting as well. Retrofitter looks like it could be good. Staff of the Storyteller is a great card in this format. Okay. I could use another artifact payoff. I'm only going to get 2 more piles, basically, it looks like. Because he takes this, 1 more, and yeah. Oh, well, Mana Drain. I'll take that. And Thraben Inspector. Oh, what a good pile. Okay. I might end up cutting this Channel. We'll see. Oh, Hallowed Fountain? All right. Let's get to deck building. That's the other thing about Winston Draft. Deck building is actually like a much bigger component because I'm going to look at all this and see kind of where I end up. All right, so let's take a look here. So one thing that helps is to just straight up sort by color. And here, I definitely am going to be heavy blue. I definitely want to be heavy white. And let's see. So I've got 3 blue-white lands. I mean, this actually ended up being kind of above average. Let's put some of these other blue and white cards in because it's a possibility that I could just cut a bunch of the non-blue white cards. I didn't end up getting as much green fixing. I guess I have a red, green, blue, red, black, and then a bunch of 5-color fixing. Let's take out the Noise Marine. Here, let's take out all the non-blue white cards for a second here. I think Lurrus is okay. It's not great. So if I take out those, and I don't think I actually want Zurin Orb either. I don't think it does anything for me. I mean, this is Here, let's even take out the lands. This is pretty close to enough cards. This is 24 cards. What does this look like? Just blue-white. Actually a pretty decent standstill deck. Turn 1, play one of these 1-drops, turn 2 standstill, or Celestial Colonnade. And I have 3 blue-white lands, but I also have basically a red-blue land. And I've got a couple fixers because I would like to get this Underworld Breach in. I think Underworld Breach is going to give me some pretty good outs to just win with. Like, if I've jarred and then jaced, it's just that they're not going to have very many cards left in their deck. Porcelain Legionnaire looks a little bit mediocre. So does Elspeth. And if I just play Underworld Breach, this would be 17 lands. I usually play 18 lands in Winston. Oh, at this point, the Portal's not looking very good because I'm not really casting Portal without Channel. If I wanted to play Channel, what would I do? I could also build blue-green. So let's take out, and then maybe I would splash like Teferi, and so I'm losing. So if I do that, I lose Luris, Assimilation Aegis, Thraben Inspector, and I maybe splash Reprieve, and like I could splash a couple white cards, but I would take out those. Those cards aren't that good. Channel looks like it would be nuts here. Eternal Witness is pretty solid card in general. Briarbridge is a good card, and then Eureka? Eureka's good with Portal. It's pretty bad with everything else. I guess I could put in like a Portal and a Coveted Jewel in a memory jar. It's basically just how bad do I want this channel? Because I don't think, and then I could also get a commercial district in, which is kind of nice. It's not nothing. Let's see. Because right now, let's say I played 18 lands. So I just, and I'm not playing Deluge, unfortunately. I love Deluge and I love Fire Covenant, but your mana really does dictate what you're doing. I think the white is probably stronger. I feel like I have enough ways to win the game that I don't need this channel here. And I have mana drain, which is really nice. So I'm going to put the white in. I also really like Thraben Inspector, Staff of the Storyteller, Luris, and Aegis. I don't need the commercial district anymore. I don't think that really helps me. And do I want Tribal Flames? I don't think so. And let's see. Jite. Oh, Umezawa's Jite plus Porcelain Legionnaire could also be reasonable, but then I'd have to cut multiple cards. And I think Luris, especially with Breach, is good. It's not the best Breach deck, but Breach for Jace I think feels pretty good. And I'll take the Portal out. I could put in Elspeth. Elspeth is just a solid card. All right. I guess I like that. It's also good with Staff of the Storyteller. Okay, so let's go basic land. And let's get in there. I think we can play like maybe 1 mountain. I'll have 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. Oh, this Haywire Might is actually looking a might suspect. I could also play Haywire Might off of a bunch of green sources like Commercial District, which is not a bad card to play. I could play that instead of the mountain, though I kind of want the untapped land. Let's take the Haywire Might out. I don't want to put in Jite. I could put in, just play 18 lands plus a Mox. Yeah, that actually seems fine to me. I don't mind playing extra lands in general. Okay, so this is right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white plus C-Chrome, Chromatic Star, and I guess Converter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue. And then I've got 2 red plus those. All right. Looks like we're going to battle out a couple other lands to the sideboard in case I want to side into something else, but I think my mana is not going to be such that I should. The other question is I could put an Animate Dead, Deluge, and Vamp and then play a red-black land, but I don't think I need to do that. Let's see what Janara's up to first. All right, let's battle. The other sick thing about Winston is you just get to bang them out. You know, you draft, it takes 15 minutes, even less, and then you build, and then you battle, and then it's on to the next. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is a very solid hand. I think I'm going to lead with the Colonnade, unless I draw another land maybe, because I don't need to get Chromatic Star out. I've got all my colors. Oh, I don't think I need to play City of Traders here. I could play a turn 2 Cryptic Coat, but I feel like City of Traders is strong enough that I would rather just play that as like my 4th land, not my 2nd land. Just thought the longer you can keep it out, the better. Oh, my staff's getting... Oh, Orcish Bowmasters. That's one of those cards. All right. Well, it could be worse. I can Aegis the Bowmasters and hope he doesn't have an artifact removal spell. I could also just play Cryptic Coat, which I guess I'll lead with here. Jace is kind of nice. Okay, what got... It's my Breach. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I guess I have no way to get that back, right? Take a look. Oops, it's a 64-player draft. I'll be recording one of those too. Yeah. No, Breach is gone. What do you do? Virtue of Persistence. All right. Now it's definitely going to be time to play the the City of Traders here. Let's go City of Traders. I think Assimilation Aegis is going to be good. So let's go Assimilation Aegis. Exile the Bowmaster. Thraben Inspector. And then make a Chromatic Star. Man, if I had an Academy, this deck would be so sick. I have a plan here. It's going to take a few turns to come to fruition, but if I equip the Aegis... Oh, sneak. I don't like seeing that. If I equip Aegis on Thraben Inspector, then pop Jar, I do get some good stuff. Well, I don't want to play Standstill here. Let's start by cracking Chromatic Star, especially since I don't really even need red anymore, since my 1 red card is in the graveyard. Miscalc, that would have been good at other points in time, but not so great here. I have 5 mana. I could just play Jar and pass and hope. That doesn't feel great to me. I would like to find Workshop. That would also be nice. Let's draw with Staff of the Storyteller. Draw with the Clue. Okay. I guess I'll equip the Aegis. Turn this into a Bowmasters here and then pass the turn. If I get sneaked, I mean, he's got all spells here. Torsten? Okay. Finding Ashen Rider, World Spine Worm. Oh man, he really got there. Sneak is a card I really like in Winston. I would take Sneak pretty highly in Winston. Okay. Sneak's annoying. The Orc's really annoying, but I don't know what I can do about that. World Spine makes the milling plan not impossible, but a little bit worse. I kind of wonder if I want like Deluge, Tribal Flames, Dire Fleet. No, I don't really have a good answer to Sneak. I could try to play Quasali, Pride Mage, or Haywire Might. The only problem is if he sneaks, he's just going to activate it in the same turn. I've got a couple counters. I'm on the play. I'll side out Standstill if I win this game, but we'll see if I do or not. All right, I would like to play first. Yeah, I will keep this hand. I guess I'm going to discard Mishra's Workshop to this Mox Diamond. Kind of a shame, but I can play turn 1 Jace. Oops. And then that'll find me more lands. And I can like discard Retrofitter to the Jace and play Luris. Don't kill my Jace. Okay. Gotta definitely loot now because of the stupid Bowmasters. All right. I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to discard Retrofitter and then play Luris here. And then try to Retrofitter back off of Luris. Oh, Birds of Paradise. So he drew the green or the birds this turn. Oh, Standstill? Yeah, let's do that. So let's go Jace. I think I can discard the island because I can go Retrofitter Foundry, play Ketria Triome, play Standstill, and then smash with Luris. And if he plays... I guess this opens me up to sneak attack. But if he plays anything, I draw 3 off Standstill, and then I replay it off Luris. See, that's the other thing that's awesome about Winston Draft is I get to put a bunch of cards in the cube, because this is the Winston Cube version, that weren't quite good enough for regular cube. Luris Standstill is just, this is cracked. Look at this. What's he going to do? He's going to charge the relic, I guess. And then I have Subtlety plus... Miscalc up. Well, I don't have both at once. I guess I'll wait on the Jace. I guess maybe I should have Jaced here first, but I was pretty excited to play the Standstill. Okay, let's hope this isn't anything too impactful. Oh, Torsten? Okay, let's crack... Or Vaultborn. Wow, he's got a great sneak deck. But I'm going to mana drain the Vaultborn Tyrant. And... Oh, I guess I should have even done that first. All right, well, we got them by so much here. All right, so... that was sick. That was really good. Let's see. Is there something else we can do against this sneak plan? I really don't think so. I don't even think the channel thing is very good. You know what? I think I am going to put in like a forest in a commercial district. Take out Elspeth does not seem very good here. Take out plains. Take out, I guess, an island. Or I could just take out another plains. No, I could take out the mountain. And then I'm going to put in Haywire Might and Quasali Pride Mage, which are also both good with Luris. And then I think I take out Standstill, though. Now that I've put in these 2 low drops, I kind of like just having that. You know, maybe I just take out Underworld Breach. Oh, I have a Loran as well. Yeah, I kind of need Breach as a way to win. Maybe I just don't. Maybe the Pride Mage is the worst one. All right. But I like having the Haywire Might and the Loran. And so if he taps out for sneak, I can maybe pick it off here. Okay, I would like to see Mox Diamond in the opener again. That was a big part of how I was able to win there. Though Mishra's Workshop in the opening hand, also not bad. I guess in that game, all it did is get discarded to Mox Diamond. But game 3, we're on the draw here. All right, well, this looks like a pretty good hand. I get to go turn 1 Commercial District, turn 2 Miscalc. Okay, I'll put Mox into my graveyard. That does not help me. Hopefully doesn't have a play this turn. Okay, Island. I'm not going to play Standstill because if he plays a Bowmasters in response, that sounds really bad for me. Yeah, I was really glad he waited on that. I get to Miscalc it here. And then next turn, really want to draw. Any land is good. Blue would obviously be great. Lelia is pretty annoying. Okay. All right, Plains and Chromatic Star. And pass the turn and try to set up a mana drain here. I don't have a good answer to this Lelia, so I don't love that. Hit a Sika's Chariot. Okay, well, that's a good card to mana drain. Does he have the land? He does. How does he not play Sika's Chariot, right? All right, mana drain you. I'm even going to do it to show you that I don't even need the card draw star. All right, so I've got a bunch of mana. I could play Jace. I could play Luris. Let's go Luris. 3 mana floating. I could play Mox. I could minus Lelia with Jace. How much mana do I have here? If I play Mox, all right, yeah, let's go Mox Diamond. Discard Ketria Triumph. Cast Jace for blue. 1, 2, blue. Do that to Lelia, and then I think just pass the turn here. I don't think I want to play Standstill here. I don't know. Maybe I should. It didn't seem like I was in great shape there. Okay, so Lelia gets to attack Jace for 2. Let's see what he exiles. Hex Drinker. All right. Yeah, maybe I should have played Jace with just 2 less loyalty. And then for Standstill. I was going to play Hex Drinker now. And then maybe level it up twice. Hopefully he doesn't have another play here. Oh, man. And he's got a way to kill Luris. Okay. Staff is kind of nice. Let's go Staff. And draw a card off the... Oh, let this resolve. Draw a card off the Staff. Oh, Loran. So I can mill 3. I can mill for 12 down to 13 cards, and then I go Breach. Yeah? All right. And let's see. I've got the World Spine. And then I have to survive an extra turn. So if I play this So he has 14 cards left. So if I go breach, if I don't draw a land, I go breach Jace and I mill for 9. I could also play standstill, and then I take 4 down to 9 after chumping Lelia. And then I breach, breaking the standstill, but that lets me make him draw 3 more cards. He's going to draw 13, he's going to go to 12. And then, but then I'm at 9, and then the next turn, he just kills me because of the World Spine Worm. I guess I have to hope he draws World Spine Worm. I could also not play Standstill, but I think playing Standstill is my best path to victory here. It's pretty thin, but I think I've got a shot here. It's a weird one. Yeah, I guess actually playing the Jace for the good full loyalty worked out all right. His deck is definitely better. He's got Chaos Defiler, Sneak Attack, Bowmasters. Yeah, he's got a very nice deck. And I think that I just kind of hope here that he draws World Spine among those 3 cards. I think that's the plan. Or exiles it with Lelia. So he can draw it on draw step, exile it with Lelia, or draw it in one of the standstill cards. So I've actually got a pretty good amount of outs to him finding. It's not quite a third of the time he finds the World Spine. Also, if he casts a spell this turn, I draw 3 and then I'd hit a land. Presumably that I hit a land at least. And maybe find something to do. All right. I kind of like how this is going. I mean, this has been a good game. All right. Sneak attack. Oh, cracking standstill. That probably means I lose, right? Ashen Rider. Yeah, I'm just dead. I mean, that's not not very difficult. All right, well, I was going to try, but we didn't get there, and that's round 1, but I'm going to play a couple more of these. That's the cool thing about Winston. You just get to keep firing them off, and I'll be back with the next. All right, we're jumping in against Mac here. We're on the draw. We're second. I really don't think it matters that much. I don't think I want to take a Nissa to start out with, or a Collective Brutality, or a Hymn to Turok, a double black card. Let's skip in. All right, a Call can be good. You can definitely draft artifacts. I do like Thief of Sanity a lot, and Porcelain Legionnaire is good with a call. All right, I'll take this. This pile is marginal, but it's good. If I end up being artifacts, I also don't really want him having that Nissa. So I think I'm going to start here. Ooh, Crucible and Bloodthirsty, no. Oh, Mac passed on a Noble Hierarch. I think I am too, though. Animate Dead, I will take that one. All right, that was a good pass there, because Animate Dead is awesome. Oh, I don't really pass Flame Tongue very often. I think it's just really, really good. And Explosives is good with a call. Also, Bloodthirsty Adversary is a good card. So, oh, he passed on a Jace. I'm not going to, though. And a Palantir. Like, both of those cards are pretty good. So I've got Bloodthirsty and Flame Tongue. And I try to, like, vaguely see what I'm doing. I've got a Nissa and a Crucible hiding over here that I don't think I want. I will take Inquisition because I look like I want to play black. And Arcane Denial is also a fine card. So right now, oh, Kaito. I looks like I'm going into blue-black, maybe splash red, which I think is solid. Max almost assuredly playing white at this point. I don't know if he's playing green. Okay, I'm going to take this mostly just to hate the Council's Judgment and the Shieldbreaker. Those both look like they might be good against me. Oath of Druids, huh? No, not for me. Probe and Courser. No, I think we can skip that. Oh, Strip Mine. I will take that. And I have the Crucible randomly. Ha! All right, that is great. Okay, so we got a little bit of a plan there. And here there's a blue-black Surveil land. That's going to be pretty hard to pass up, so I don't think I will be doing so. And I've got Kaito and Jace. And I think I'm just splashing just Flame Tongue right now. But I'm going to take this pile. I don't think Oath of Druids is getting in there, but it wouldn't be crazy to consider. Oh, Counterspell plus No More Lies. He knows I'm drafting blue now, or at least probably has a good assumption. I don't think I want the No More Lies in, but we'll see. Oh, you almost never pass Dismember. Dismember is among the list of cards I think you should basically always take. It's so good and it's colorless. Oh, Easy Preordain. We're drafting a really nice blue-black deck here. Not really... This one's not looking so messy. I mean, we'll see. We're 2/3 of the way through. Passing a Mind Collapse, but I think I can live with that. Oh, Entomb for my Animate and a Larcenist. All right. And now that I have Entomb and Animate Dead, I could be in the market for something large. Oh, interesting. Fast Bond with Crucible is a thing, and Saheeli looks like it could be good here anyway. All right, I'll take this pile, and I'll keep this Fast Bond in mind. Got a Saheeli here. Oh, I'm slamming Memory Lapse. Okay, so Mac did not want to hate the Memory Lapse, even though he's clearly not playing blue. Duels of the Mind and Underground Sea? All right, well, this is looking easy. Oh man, Stoneforge is so good. I don't recall passing any equipment. There's 19 cards left. I think I'm going to skip it. I'll skip Touch the Spirit Realm. I don't really want Talisman. Oh, all right, I'll just gamble. Oh, Prismatic Vista. What a good gamble. That's so good. Because now I have Waterlogged Grove and Prismatic Vista to splash Fast Bond. Oh, very good Daze deck. This deck's looking awesome at dazing here. I could Treasure Cruise here. This actually looks like a pretty sick Treasure Cruise deck. Passing a Gitrog, or start taking a Gitrog as well. And, oh, Mystic Confluence, plus Force of Despair as well, which I don't think I'm going to play, but I guess I could consider. There's 3 cards left. If I see a Zern Orb, that would be really funny. I'll take a Thieving Skydiver. I think it's just good. He also saw both those piles and didn't take them, so it's not like they're full of great cards. Imperial Seal, Oust, and Night Scythe. Yeah, I never got a big creature to tutor up, so I don't think I'm even playing this in Tomb, most likely. Though, actually, it works. No. It works for Strip Mine, too. Imperial Seal in Tomb. I have a lot of outs to Strip Mine, so let's and Crucible here. So let's go to deck building. All right, didn't get the Zernor, but I got a fetch land to go with this. I think I'm definitely gonna play this Fast Bond. All right, I have the weird Entomb art. I don't want the Oust. I don't think I want a Call because I don't really want Porcelain Legionnaire either. Gargaroth. Explosives is okay. Do I want this Flame Tongue? I probably still do. I have no fixing for it. I could probably leave it out. And I don't really want Oath of Druids. Besejo, I guess, is probably worth playing because I'm going to play at least another green or two. And then there's a Gitrog if I want something large. I mean, Saheeli doesn't look all that great. Right now, this is 18 lands. So would I cut anything for a Gitrog? This deck's not the best at closing the game out, but it's got Jace, Kaito, Treasure Cruise, Mystic Confluence, Night Scythe is decent, Thief is decent, Kitesail Arsonist. I can animate their stuff. All right, I think I like this because I do want to play 18 land again, especially with the whole Strip Mine Fast Bond thing. And how many forests do I need? So if I have 1 forest, I'll have 4 green sources. I would like to have 1 more just because Fast Bond seems really nice. And I think my mana is good enough because I have 1, 2, 3 blue-black lands. It's just awesome. I mean, this deck actually has great mana. So now it's like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue is good. And if I do this, it'd be 5, 6, 7, 8 black. I could even play 10 blue, I think, with this Preordain. All right, this deck looks sweet. I actually really like how this turned out. Let's see how this does. All right, and I'm on the play. All right, totally fine hand. No black mana, which is a little bit annoying, but leading on Memory Lapse into maybe Thieving Skydive or something, into Mystic Confluence, it's a pretty good plan. And Treasure Cruise, not a ideal draw early, but you know it'll be good at some point here. I want to find that Strip Mine at some point. Luminarch, oh yeah, we're gonna Memory Lapse that, all right. All right, any more action? No, I don't think I want to just play the Thieving Skydiver because by the time he attacks with Luminarch, I can't even block it. Oh, okay, now I can animate the Oliphant if I draw a black. Wouldn't mind that. And he got a Sacred Foundry, so he's looking just like red-white. Okay, this could be a little tough. All right, black would be a perfect draw here. There we go. Animate dead the Oliphant. And let's just leave the Thieving... No, let's play the Thieving Skydiver. With Oliphant out, Thieving Skydiver basically attacks for 4, and then I can have Mystic Confluence up after that. So Mac has to have a pretty good play this turn. I mean, anything that kills Oliphant this turn is pretty good. But we're getting to the phase of the game where I'm going to be able to go Mystic Confluence on something, untap, and just cast a 5-mana Treasure Cruise. And that's totally reasonable. Okay, please don't kill Oliphant. Collective Brutality. Discard Luris. Yeah. This is fine, because now I just cast Treasure Cruise on my turn, and I'm pretty happy about that. All right, and he doesn't have a land. Let's just go Island, Treasure Cruise. Draw some cards. Oof. 3 lands out of my last 4 cards, so now I'm in trouble. Because he's got no lands in hand. Okay, I guess I'm taking 10 here. All right, so be it. Wish I'd attacked. Well, now I'm definitely not attacking. Not land? Okay. I guess I'll just draw 5 land in a row or whatever. This is going to be tough. I'm going to kill the Luminarch Aspirant before he goes to attack, but he might play something pre-combat here. Okay. The problem is I've used my Mystic Confluence and my Treasure Cruise, and I still just have like all lands. I don't have any big card draw here to kind of pull me out of this. And he's on, now he's got 4 spells in hand. It's just going to be pretty tough to win this. Ooh, and Time Walk. Time Walk's a good one. I mean, I assume I'm just dead here. Yeah, I'm literally just dead. All right. Well, there we go. I had to reveal hand, of course. Got to get your Complaint Equity in. Do I want Force of Despair? It's a pretty good card. I don't think so. I don't have quite as much as I would like to pitch to it. I think we're just battling here. And hope to, I guess, just not flood so much. I mean, that was mostly what happened there. All right, well, this hand is amazing. Turn on Inquisition you to see what's going on. Turn 2, I could Imperial Seal, but I could also keep up Daze. Ash Baron's Time Walk, him, Chain Lightning. Oh my god, what a good hand. I'm going to take the Chain Lightning because I really want this Thief of Sanity to get in there. So he's going to go turn 1 Swamp past the turn. I'm going to go Island Go. I'm going to Daze the Him and then play a Thief, and I think that'll be pretty good. Let's see, he got another Swamp because he's going to play this Him here, I would imagine. I mean, he might not, but that's fine. All right, cast Daze on that. And I wanted to be able to hard cast it so I can slam Thief of Sanity and hopefully ride that to victory. I guess I'll play the Underground Sea, sure. And maybe next turn I'll Imperial Seal for Mystic Confluence. I don't know. Don't kill my Thief, please. All right. I mean, I guess I get a land out of the deal. All right, not land, please. This deck's cursed. Let's pick up, because I remember I'm not getting this now. It's in an extra turn. He's going to play a Nettle Cyst next turn, and he maybe has Time Walk. I'm just going to get Mystic Confluence because I think getting Jace the Mind Sculptor is too risky against Time Walk, where it's just too often it doesn't work out. Oh, cycling? Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's kind of obvious what I tutored for now, but I think that's okay. Like, what's he going to do? If he doesn't want to play spells, he can not play spells. Luminarch, yeah. Counter that and draw 2 cards. Boom. Okay. Kaito the Dancing Shadow. That's something here. Oh, and Night Scythe. All right, so let's go Kaito. Let's just draw a card. Oh, Strip Mine's pretty good. Yeah, let's just Strip Mine the Sacred Foundry. I really don't want him playing another creature here. And it makes it so he can't go Nettle Cyst Time Walk in the same turn, if he even draws a blue, which he doesn't have right now. And then next turn, okay, so he can Time Walk, but okay, he's playing a Baleful Strix first. All right, that works, because I wouldn't even have been able to get through with the Night Scythe. All right, let's draw. Well, I guess I would have Kaito'd here. Oh, that's kind of nice too. Until your next turn. Okay, that's pretty neat. Let's go Jace the Mind Sculptor and draw 3 cards. Oh, Thieving Skydiver. All right, let's put back Island, Thieving Skydiver, play Island, play Night Scythe, and then I don't want the Strix to die here, so let's +1 the Strix, because I want Strix to be in play for this Thieving Skydiver. And now I have 2 blockers to protect my Planeswalkers. I think we've got this. The Mystic Confluence plus him stumbling on lands for a turn got us back in this game. Pretty nice opening hands on both parts. He had Chain Lightning him, and into Winds of Abandon. I had Inquisition Daze, his first 2 things, play Thief of Sanity. And then next turn, he's going to Collective Brutality that. I guess I crew this in case there's a Haster coming. And he can play Time Walk. Oh, he's going to Phantasmal Image the Night Scythe. That's cute. Or he could copy the Baleful Strix. Oh, he's got the Night Scythe. All right, good play, good play. And he's got, his last 2 cards are Nettlecyst, Time Walk. All right, well, this is going to be easy then. Let's go Thieving Skydiver with Kicker. Hold on. How do I want to do this? Because I want to get this Night Scythe in. So let's go, well, if I bounce this, yeah. Bounce the Necron. He's going to crew the Night Scythe, I would imagine. Oh, he doesn't crew the Night Scythe. Okay, so cast this with Kicker, X equals 2. Take the Baleful Strix. Crew the Night Scythe with my Thieving Skydiver. And then attack. And this is just disgusting, because I get to bounce the Scythe to Kaito. Draw a card. Make a 2/2. Play a land, play a Night Scythe. Oh, I guess I could have played Undercity Sewers first. Oh yeah, I even knew my top card is an island, so I got a little ahead of myself there. But I think it's going to be pretty tough for him to get this Nettlecyst through here. At some point, I could even like bounce the Thieving Skydiver, because I have 4 blockers here. I've got my 2 Planeswalkers, and just have a million cards to play with. Okay, so the Planeswalker plan worked. I mean, Flame Tongue and Embereth are both good. Explosives is fine. He's got a bunch of 2-mana plays, but I mean, there's Porcelain Legionnaire as well. I like Duelist of the Mind well enough. Yeah, I like where we're at. All right, can I just get a sick fast bond Crucible Strip Mine draw? Turn 1 fast bond, strip mine your land, Crucible. No, but I'm going to keep this hand because I've got turn 2 Memory Lapse into turn 3 Palantir or Counterspell, depending on what I want. The Entomb is not of much value, but if I draw Crucible would be good. No Luminarch, please. Oh, Evolved Sleeper. Yeah, that one is okay. Let's draw a land. Oh, Strip Mine. I'm going to play Island first because I think what I want to do is counter this play and then Strip Mine and have another counter up. I could even Memory Lapse it for full value. Deathgreeter's Champion. Do I want to Memory Lapse it or counter it? I kind of just want to counter it. And then Strip Mine the Concealed Courtyard here. Swamp, okay. Well, I drew the Strip Mine, which is the card I most likely Entomb for, so the Entomb is not the best draw here. This also could make it so his Evolved Sleeper doesn't do anything. Oh, he doesn't have a play? Okay. Now I can play... I'm going to take a gamble here and play Palantir, because I think getting this into play is worth so much. He didn't even play anything last turn. Oh, bottom. All right. He's going to mill me for 1, take no damage. Am I getting him with Strip Mine? Oh, I think I am. I think this game is over. Land, Jace the Mind Sculptor. And now I'm just going to +2 it on him. See what I hit. Swamp, okay. Yeah, I'll use the ability. All right, get out of here. Swamp, and then Palantir pops off. Let's see what I hit. All right. Land. So that was 5 land in a row. Very nice. Ooh. He's got Burst Lightning to the Jace. Okay. I mean, if he has Chain Lightning as well, that could be an issue. Oh, he had Mox. Huh. I I don't get it. Oh, okay. Luris. Interesting. So I guess he had Mox in hand and drew the Ash Barrens. Yeah, that makes sense. Next turn, he can't play anything out of the graveyard with Luris. I've got Memory Lapse. The thing is, if I bounce the Luris, it doesn't really do much. I think I'm just going to draw 3. Put back this Entomb that does nothing. Put back an Island. And then now I can go... I think I'm going to go Prismatic Vista. I'll get... I guess I get a green. I don't really need the 3rd black very often. And I'm going to stop at the end of my turn here. I'm going to Palantir first. Bottom, those. And then I'm going to go bounce, draw. Bounce, draw. Because that protects my Jace. And hopefully that... Animate Dead. I guess I could have kept Entomb. I have a Death Greeter, or he has a Death Greeter that I can take, which is still a fine blocker. And I think he's just too choked up on mana to do too much here. Okay, he drew Watery Grave. If he has a Time Walk play, this would be annoying because he could kill my Jace. It's not the end of the world if the Jace dies, but let's see what this is. Is this Baleful Mastery on the Jace? Okay. That's fine, because now I can Inquisition... Evolved Sleeper, Luris, Chandra, Chaos Defiler? Hey. Okay, I guess I take the Luris. And I could have Animate Dead the Luris and play Nathan. I think I want to keep up Memory Lapse, so let's animate. I think I still animate the Luris, actually. I just don't play anything with it. And then play my land and pass the turn here. And keep up Memory Lapse for whatever he plays next turn. And at some point... Palantir is going to be good. Bottom, I'll put Crucible on top. I don't think he can mill 4 anymore. And then now this ends the game, because now I go Memory Lapse your play, it's Chaos Defiler, and then Crucible Strip Mine. I mean, it's not just dead, but yeah, he's pretty dead at this point. All right. Whew, got a nice one there. Crucible Strip never really came into play, but that was a nice little deck, and we're going to do one more battle here. Alrighty, for my third opponent, I've got none other than Eli Cassis, and I'm going to slam an Emberwild Captain as my first pick. This card's splashable, really powerful, just a great Winston card. Here, there's Show and Tell and Copperline Gorge. I'm going to skip those. I think Show and Tell is too situational to take early. If it was a Taiga, I'd be more into it. And Analyze the Pollen, I'm going to skip as well. Ooh, Necron Deathmark, I will take that. Good start to like red-black here. I mean, it's early on. You rarely can be exactly 2 colors, but if you get lucky, you can. Oh, Metamorph is not only great because it's colorless, it's powerful, and it's really good with my first 2 picks. Metamorphing either of those can go a long way. Oh, I'll take this pile. I don't think I'm necessarily that hyped about Containment Priest, but Batterskull's good. Skip this. Skip a Satyr Wayfinder. Yeah, I'm going to take the Ancestral Recall pile. We'll see where we go from there. Currently, I have 1 red card, 1 black card, 1 white card, and 1 blue card, with Metamorph and Batterskull being colorless. Urborg, mostly Zeator's Proving Ground. And Urborg also helps with the double black card, so that's not terrible. Lush Portico, I can skip on that. Student Warfare can definitely skip. Forensic Gadgeteer, I got 3 artifacts. No, I'm going to skip and draw. Kind of bricked. I think Courser is... very far from what I want. Ooh, I do like Kaito, and I think that I could be decently set up for Grixis here. I am going to skip Eternal Witness. I'll skip Haywire, Might, and Student. Oh man, Sentinel's really good, but these cards don't do it for me. Skip into Lotus? Oh, this is shaping up to be a banger. True Name is also pretty sick. It's double blue, but I think I'm going to take it because I think especially with Lotus, I'm happy to commit to blue. And I know I'm going to play Ancestral, so I already know I've got like some uncuttable blue cards in deck. So yeah, this looks pretty good. Gristlebrand and Trinket Mage. I will take the Trinket Mage because it can go get Lotus, and the Gristlebrand. Remember, Ely has Show and Tell. We know that because we didn't take it. So I don't really want to give him Gristlebrand Show and Tell anyway. Okay, pile of 4s usually get taken. Oh, I'll take a Jace. He now knows I'm heavy blue. That's okay with me. I think Jace is also great with Lotus, so pretty happy about that. And I've got 2 black cards and 1 red card. So he didn't want Titania or Concealing Curtains. I'm good to skip those, I think. Simian Spirit Guide into Noise Marine. All right, I'm going to take this because Simian Spirit Guide is solid, especially if you have good things to turbo out, and Noise Marine is really good. Goblin Rabble Master. Yeah, I think I take this. I think I can be blue-red aggro, and I'll definitely take Lotus Petal. That card's just good. And if the mana works, I might play black as well, but we'll see. Ely is most likely playing white at this point. I would be kind of surprised if he wasn't. So I've got these 2 black cards, but I'm all blue and red otherwise. I could use some duels. Don't have those yet. Nurturing Peatland, Mana Tithe. All right, I got to remember Mana Tithe. And Briarbridge Hero. I'll skip those 2. Sign of Draco, Sarah, Paragon, Dig Through Time. I do like Dig in this kind of deck. It's a little slow. I'm going to skip, I think. That's some might call it justice. I don't know. Ely certainly won't. This is ridiculous. Ash Barrens. It's okay, but you know what? I think I can do better. Oh, yes, I did. Smuggler's Copter is, in fact, doing better, and it denies him a Hero of Bladehold. Pretty happy about that. All right, Ely, skip the first pile. 1 card second pile. Oh, I'm going to take this pack. Not only is Talisman and Ash Barrens good, it also denies him a Winds of Abandon. That card's also pretty busted, so I'd rather not have to play against that. And now that I've gotten Ash Barrens, Proving Ground, Talisman, and I have Petal and Lotus, I'm just going to play Grixis. I think will play the black cards as well, most likely. There's 22 cards left, so we're about, 70 cards in. Deluge, I'm going to take this pile because of Toxic Deluge, which he didn't see. He saw the Lion's Eye. But now, with Lion's Eye, Lotus Petal, and Black Lotus, there are some cards that kind of get turned on by that. Oh man, this Trinket Mage is disgusting in my deck. Like, Underworld Breach here would be incredible, even without Brain Freeze. So, we'll see. He's going to take this 5-card pile, most likely. It's just too many cards to pass up on. Elder Spirit Guide and Highway Robbery. I can skip those. Mistvault Bridge and Reflecting Pool. Yeah, I'm happy enough taking that. I think that Reflecting Pool is pretty good. It only gives you double of your colors, but that is a nice ability to have when I have True Name and stuff. Simulacrum Synthesizer, I have Batterskull and Necron Deathmark and Metamorph. That's not quite enough, and I don't think he's going to take it. I'll skip the Otawara, I think. Oh, Spellseeker for my Ancestral? Yes, please. All right, so now I've got that. I could use another cheap card to Spellseeker for. If the mana works out, I could maybe play Winds. Winds is a busted card. Okay, there's not a whole lot of cards left, but I'm doing fine in terms of playables and fixing. Oh, easy pile now. Just Phantasmal Image is great. Seasoned Pyro is great. Simulacrum Synthesizer, probably not making it. Oh, I should take Cut Down to have cheap removal spell and something to Spellseeker for. I think that is good. And then here there's a Tundra and an Esper Sentinel. Or I take this pile or that pile. Tundra, Esper Sentinel. I don't think I'm that stoked about playing white. So I think I'm going to skip Ulamog. All right. I mean, he's gonna take this pile for sure. All right. Let's get to deck building. This is a nice one. Okay. So starting here, though the Lion's Eye doesn't actually do anything for me either. This is a Sanguine Evangelist and Elspeth, probably not in. Right now this is 18 lands. I mean, this is a little bit heavy on lands, but what I can do is I can play the Simulacrum Synthesizer. You don't need that many triggers for it to be good, and Batterskull can trigger it multiple times, which is nice. So right now this is 17 lands plus Spirit Guide and then all the Lotus stuff. All right, so do I want to play like Winds of Abandon? It's a really sick card. My fixing doesn't lead that way. I could also play Briarbridge Tracker because I'm going to have Proving Ground and Commercial District in my deck, and I could play Ash Barrens. I could also play Gristlebrand with the intent of hardcasting it, but that seems like it's probably a bit excessive. I don't mind playing a little heavier on mana. I usually do in Winston's anyway, just to make your mana better. I guess what I could do is I could play Sunbait Canyon, I could play a Plains, and I could play Winds, because I can Spellseeker for it and then Lotus it out some amount of the time, or Reflecting Pool it out. Yeah, that seems like it's good enough. I don't think I want Sanguine Evangelist, but 16 land plus those 3 and Simian Spirit Guide seems great. All right, let's make sure the mana works somewhat well. And I think Commercial District as just a tapped Surveil land is fine. I don't really see a reason why that wouldn't be too bad. Obviously, it'd be better if it fixed mana. So, let's see. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red. Yeah, that seems great. And then 1 Plains. Let's see. 3, 4, 5 blue. I need more blue than that. I'm going to have to cut a red and then play another blue. And then I can play like 2 swamps. Is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black plus Lotus and Lotus. Yeah, that should be plenty. And is this enough blue? This is 4, 5, 6 blue plus the 2 Lotuses. Oh, I have a red-black Talisman as well. Maybe I get 1 more island in there. It's just really important to cast these blue cards here. Do I want double? Do I want to take out a red or take out a black or just take out a spell? I could also take out Simian Spirit Guide. It's pretty nice with Emberwild Captain, Jace, Noise Marine, Necron. Yeah, it's not bad. I could also take out the Commercial District. I have no way to tutor for it, so it is a little bit slow. Maybe I just do that and I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's enough red. All right. I will do that, and let's get into this deck. This deck is a nice one. All right, time for game 1. Let's play first. And all right, I will keep this hand. No good Lotus play here. Like, I'm not going to Lotus out a turn 1 Copter, but turn 2 Copter, and then hopefully draw something that can crew it. I can Lotus anything I want out. I mean, if I draw Emberwild or Jace or Noise Marine, any of those things would be really good. And this Winds of Abandon, it is nice to have. I think if I can, I'll try to save the Lotus so that I'm able to use that with Winds. Just play Island and say go. I don't think I'm supposed to play the Lotus. I mean, maybe he's playing black, but most of the colors can punish Lotus in play. Only black can punish Lotus in your hand. So you got an island here. All right. Any action? Oh, yeah, that's action. Let's just play Smuggler's Copter. And then Nocturnal Ancestral here. I think this uses my mana a lot better. Let's see what he's got. Satyr Wayfinder. Milling of Force of Negation. Urza's Bauble, Mana Tithe. All right, some good cards. All right, let's Ancestral myself. Oh yeah, this is just gross. I don't think I'm gonna crew the Copter this turn. Ely's got to be on such tea right now. I know I would be. And let's go ahead and cast Emberwild Captain and just pass the turn. I've got the Monarch, so now I effectively have 2 blockers here. And then next turn I can Metamorph or Phantasmal Image it if I want. And he's going to have something pretty good to get out of this. Sentinel is good, but not good enough here. Let's draw. And I have that plane, so I can kick Winds of Abandon now. Don't really want a Pyromancer. What do I want to do here? Because the problem is Pyromancer, I don't really want to discard very many of my cards. I could Metamorph here. Maybe I go Reflecting Pool and I cast Phyrexian Metamorph. And then pay the life, because I'm going to copy the Sentinel. And then I'm going to put a map counter on the Sentinel, I guess. Yeah, that seems fine. And I hit a Zeator's Proving Ground, so it didn't matter. And then I'm just going to pass the turn. Again, when I have the Monarch, I really don't need to be making Smuggler's Copter attacks that tap multiple of my creatures. since that's the way that opens the door for him to steal the Monarch. Next turn, I can play Pyromancer and Phantasmal Image it. Potentially, looks like he's cracking map token, hitting Talisman of Dominance. I kind of doubt he wants that one. And is he going to get to attack here? No, he's going to play Glissa. Okay. And then I'm going to take my turn. I would like to draw a non-creature that I want to discard. Or sorry, non-land that I want to discard. Well, let's just start with Season Pyro here. Discard 2 lands. And I think I can afford to discard Ash Baron's Island. Okay, and then Simulacrum Synthesizer is gonna work nicely here. Guess I'll play my Plains, because I'm going to cast Phantasmal Image. And I'm going to copy the Season Pyro. And discard the Synthesizer in a mountain. There's a Noise Marine. All right. And then I am going to crew now. Let's crew with, this Season Pyro, I guess. And then send in the air here. And discard. At this point, I can discard Proving Ground. I'll just want untapped lands. And then next turn, I'm most likely going to just Winds of Abandon him. And then attack with everything. I mean, he can attack with Glissa, and I can block with the Elemental token. It's not going to do anything. Also, if he attacks, he takes 4 damage because of the Emberwild Captain. And it's going to be a tough battle for him. All right, we got game 1. And sideboarding, I mean, Containment Priest is a card I could consider siding in. I don't think I need to here. So I think we're good. And we'll see how this goes. All right, so game 2 on the draw. Yeah, I think this hand's okay. It's not amazing, but Trinket Mage for Soul Ring or Lotus is pretty strong. And having Simulacrum Synthesizer in the opener, I feel like if I can find a little action for that, that would be pretty good. Oh no. Is this an elf? This is going to be bad. Oh, even worse. Okay. I guess I need to draw something pretty good. Lotus? Lotus would be pretty good. Phantasmal Image at least gives me something to block Ragavan with, and then the next turn I can follow up with another one, but I don't like it. I feel like I'm going to lose here. And if he hits any of my good cards, like Lotus, Soaring, Ancestral, it's going to be such a beating. Okay, he hit a Mountain. Okay. Let's see what the follow-up is. Talisman? Okay. I mean, I'm forced into playing the Phantasmal Image here. Image of the Ragavan. Oh, it's got a counterspell? Miscalc, all right. So here's the good news is I did draw Deluge, so it's kind of a painful way to do it, but I could go Trinket Mage, Lotus, Deluge if I don't draw black. And that could be pretty good. Yeah. Or I could just draw black here. That would also be pretty good. All right, let's hope Lelia misses and Ragavan misses. Let's see. Verdant Catacombs, not a miss on Lelia. And Ragavan, Kaito, yeah, that is a miss. He doesn't get to cast it this turn. Play one more creature, please. All right, drawing a black here would have been pretty nice. I could have played red to try to draw into Season Pyro. I think what I'm going to do, though, is play Trinket Mage, get Lotus. I think I should... Oh, I'm getting Subtletied. Okay. Yeah, wow, he had quite a draw over there. I'm going to put it on the bottom, because if I put it on top, he just Ragavans it. And I don't think I want him Ragavaning a Trinket Mage. Yeah, I mean, turn 1 Ragavan into turn 2 Lelia into... Or sorry, it's turn 2 Talisman, turn 3 Lelia plus Miscalc. Yeah. I don't know. It was a lot of stuff. It wasn't good for me. And I'm hoping that game 3, I don't get turn 1 Ragavan. I mean, I'm not dead yet. I'm taking 6 this turn down to 7. And then I can Deluge for 4. I go to 3 if I draw a black source. And he hit my Talisman. Sure. I would have drawn Talisman. That would not have done much for me. So I'm kind of hoping Ely plays another creature here, because that would give me a shot. Winds of Abandon. I mean, I'm still not quite dead, because I get to play Season Pyro here. And at this point, I think I discard Synthesizer and Deluge, because I want to get some creatures. And Deluge is going to be already not really good enough at this point. And then Winds of Abandon. If I find Lotus or Soul Ring, then I can cast a Winds of Abandon next turn. Okay, he's going to hit with Lelia. Exile Pest Infestation. Well, let's see how this works. I mean, Winds of Abandon after he casts a Pest Infestation is... He's going to have every land in his deck in play. That's not really going to work out very well for me. Oh, this is something else. Hopefully it's something that just gets hit by winds, because that would be nice. Oh, Fiery Confluence. Okay. Well, at least I didn't show him winds or Toxic Deluge in a game that I was going to lose anyway. All right. Let's maybe mulligan a little more aggressively. I thought that hand was okay, but I got pretty trounced there. And Pest Infestation is going to be annoying, but, you know, what can you do? All right, I'm on the play. Let's go Soul Ring. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean, I need a Swamp or a Mountain. If I draw either of those, this hand becomes awesome. If I draw Trinket Mage, you know, that's great too. And any land gets me a turn 3 Batterskull, which is a pretty solid play too. So I'm going to go Island, Soul Ring. And really hope to draw a Swamp or Mountain here, so I can play a turn 2. I mean, Swamp would be better. Turn 2 Kaito would just be absurd. All right, no Ragavan, please. That would be really nice. Okay, that's not a Ragavan. All right, Swamp, 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 Swamp. Oh, huh. I'm just going to get a Mountain, I think. Hope to draw Urborg. The thing is, if I get a Mountain here, then I get to play a Rabblemaster. And casting Rabblemaster into Batterskull sounds pretty good to me. So I think that that's going to be better than getting a Swamp and then next turn playing a Kaito and not being able to play Batterskull that turn. Urborg would be my best land to draw for sure. Oh, his second land is a Nurturing Peat land. That is painful. Oh, Haywire Might. Okay. Yeah, he's going to kill my Soul Ring. I guess his second land is that for untapped green more than anything else. Let's play a Plains and... All right. Need to draw something here. I get to hit here for 6. And, I mean, I need to draw something in the sense that, like, I can't cast very many of the cards in my hand. In fact, I can cast none of them currently. But Ely's also at 14 with a Pain land in play. If he doesn't have an answer to Rabble this turn, he's basically dead. So I'm just starting from the assumption that he's got an answer to Rabble, which maybe he doesn't. All right, Swamp would be so good here. Oh, he's going to upkeep kill my Rabble. Damn. All right. Yep, it's fired. Still need Swamp. Oh, Urborg. What a dream. All right, Kaito. Let's go draw a card. Attack with both. I'm going to bounce one of the tokens. And I'm going to make a 2/2 here. I think that's a good upgrade. And then now I have Necron Deathmark for his next play. And a Batterskull here. Okay. Feel pretty good about this. Let's see what he's got. Can he kill... Oh, Ballista for 2. That's pretty good. It kills Kaito. Yeah. And he can block and kill the Goblin. All right. I'm still winning, but Ballista was a pretty nice one. I guess I did know about the Ballista in his deck, so I guess maybe I should have just ticked up Kaito twice to draw cards. Seemed like getting a creature into play was pretty good, though. And then here I'm just going to play Batterskull, I think. Yeah, and really hope he doesn't have Pest Infestation. The problem is if I leave mana up for Necron Deathmark, that just doesn't seem like it accomplishes that much. Because if he doesn't play a creature next turn, then I'm just playing it as a flash idiot. Hopefully he doesn't have land Pest for 2. If he just has Pest for kill your Batterskull, make 2 1/1s, I can live with that. Okay. It looks like 4 mana. Oh, he does have Pest, kill your Batterskull. Okay. He keeps having all the things. That's unfortunate. All right, land wouldn't be terrible here. I'm going to send... He's probably going to double block. And then I'm going to cast Necron Deathmark to save my token. And I guess I will mill myself for 3. Ooh, I even milled a Seasoned Pyro. Nice. And this saves my token. And then if he tries to flip the Concealing Curtains, I get to cut it down. And right now I've got two big things in play. I really hope he doesn't play a removal spell, but this was perfect. Even off the island because of the Urborg. And now I think he's in a lot of trouble. If he has a Flame Slash, oh, he has Ragavan? No, that's not quite going to do it. Oh, yeah, and I drew True Name. All right, so I'm just going to attack. I think he's going to just block the Death Toucher. Be kind of crazy to not do that. I don't really see a good way for him to beat True Name plus Smuggler's Copter, because now I have a bunch of creatures that basically don't die to removal, and even if he had a Sweeper here, I have a lot of outs because my Copter would still be alive, and if I draw a Mountain, I can just flashback Seasoned Pyro here. So it's going to take... You need a Sweeper to beat True Name. Sweeper doesn't get Copter. And this thing, I mean, if he doesn't have an answer to that, that also does a lot of damage. If he's cracking Nurturing Peatland or... Okay, he's not quite there, but there's not a lot that gets him out of this. Glissa Sunslayer. No, that's certainly not it. Okay, draw. All right, well, I'm going to crew the Smuggler's Copter and attempt to attack here. All right, attack with those two. And I think that's probably it. If he had a removal spell, he would have killed the Copter first. I think that's going to be tough. All right, well, I guess I will loot, though. Just found the Ancestral just for the rubbins, and that was a big win. Ely and I, yeah, we like our impactful Winston battle, so I'm very glad to be defeating him there. And that'll do it for today. This is a beautiful Winston deck, I will say. And the Wind Splash was kind of nice. I ran a little short on playables, but having these three cards made up for so much. So I hope you appreciated a new Winston Wednesdays. I'll be doing these, and you'll also see a lot more variety of cards as I change the Winston cube a lot, add new cool stuff. And you know what? More Magic is more fun, and Winston's a really fun format. You can find my cube list it's under LSV Winston as the code on Cube Cobra. And if you look at my profile on Cube Cobra, then you can see all the different cubes I maintain. And this is a fun one. As always, I appreciate you hanging out as I, try to put up some cool stuff to watch and fun to play. Winston's also great. You can do it with just one person. Grab a friend, play a Winston. It's a lot of fun. I'll be back tomorrow with a cube draft, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.